They doing too much.
Ever wondered how rich the IPL has made its cricketers? Well, the Indian Premier League, or the Indian Paisa League as it's known, is indeed the world's most lucrative cricketing league. But some numbers that we're going to show you will not just startle you, but will shock you and more. So in this new series of SportsBiz, take a look at the 5 cricketers who earned the most money in the IPL. At number 5, we begin with a man who's won 2 IPL titles, captaining the Kolkata franchise, Gautam Gambhir. Let's quickly take a look at his profile to tell us more. He's 5th in terms of IPL all-time salary ranking. The teams that he's represented are 3: the Delhi Daredevils, the Kolkata Knight Riders and the Delhi Capitals. The role that he's predominantly played is a batsman, and he sees his total IPL income close to 100 crores, 94.62 to be precise. When he first represented the Delhi Daredevils, Gambhir was in a salary of 2.9 crores for the first 3 seasons of the IPL. After showing his dominance with the bat and leadership skills, it was KKR who came swooping in for the southpaw, who was backed for just over 11 crores in the 2011 auction. This graph will illustrate further. As you can see, 87.85% of Gambhir's salary in the IPL has been coming through the KKR avenue. But not to forget the Delhi franchises, which also share a small piece of the pie. Moving on, who can also forget that Gambhir went back to Delhi Capitals in 2018. He was picked up by the franchise for a decent 2.8 crores. But having said this, Gambhir played just 1 year before pulling the plug with the Delhi Capitals and thus ending his IPL career. All we can say is well played, Gigi. 94.62 crores is a truckload of money, maybe more. At number 4, it's Chinnathala, better known as Suresh Raina for all you non-CSK fans. Now many of you would be surprised to see him here, but he's quietly slipped under the radar, so to speak, and how. So let's quickly now show you this profile which will tell us more. His all-time IPL salary ranking is 4, and the teams that he's represented in this period is of course Chennai Super Kings and the Gujarat Lions. The role that he's predominantly played is of course as a batsman, and we see his IPL total income close to 100 crores, 99.74 to be accurate. The UP-born lefty was Dhoni's right-hand man in the CSK scheme of things, and no wonder he's been retained throughout the history of the franchise. When we take a look at Raina, he's simply like an asset which is just appreciated over time. In his first 3 seasons of the IPL, which saw him earn 2.6 crores per year, the rate just went higher and higher after that. 2011 to 2013 saw him pocket 5.9 crores as an IPL salary per year, and again it escalated for the CSK vice captain. 2014, 2015 and 2016 saw his increase to 9.5 crores per year. But then came his highest peak in 2017, where the Gujarat Lions not just gave him the captaincy, but 12.5 crores as a salary too. When he returned to CSK in 2018, Raina's stock went down by a mere 1.5 crores, seeing him earn 11 crores, but nonetheless pocketing 33 crores in his last 3 years in the IPL, with still a current IPL salaries of 11 crores. Well, it's fair to say that Raina has now got 2 99s in the IPL, one on the field and the other off it. In at number 3, it's, wait for it, Virat Kohli. Now this might come as an anti-climax for many, but it's true. Kohli's 3rd in the IPL salary rankings despite him being the highest paid IPL cricketer currently. So let's now take a look at Virat Kohli's profile to tell us more. He's 3rd in the salary rankings alright, but the teams that he's represented is just one, his beloved RCB. The role that he's normally played is of course as a batsman, and his total IPL income is, wait for it, 126.20 crores. Now if you thought Raina has skyrocketed as a stock, Virat is the skyrocket if there ever was. After winning the Under-19 World Cup as an Indian captain in 2008, Virat was spotted by the challengers, and that leap of faith is paid off. And how? Let's now take a look at this next illustration which will tell us more about the Virat value of King Kohli. Earning a salary of just 1.2 crores in his first 3 campaigns at RCB, Virat's numbers were always getting better with his performance and age. In 2011, he was retained by the Reds for 8.28 crores for the next 3 years until 2013. 2013 saw Virat ascend into skipper.
the talisman that he was and simply the best in the squad, and that resulted in a higher salary for the next 4 years, earning a cumulative of 50 crores. In this time, he simply reigned supreme, which saw his rise as the world poster boy for the game, and that tallied his highest ever salary, a whopping 17 crores per season, including 2020. It's fair to say that Virat Kohli has shot up his value 100x since his debut, which is staggering, just staggering if you do the math. In it too, it is the man with the most IPL titles, Sharma Ji Ka Beta, the hitman Rohit Sharma. The Mumbai man has enjoyed plenty of success in silverware, and no wonder he sees himself second in this list. Let's quickly take a look at his profile to kick things off. His IPL salary ranking is 2, of course, and the teams that he's of course played in is Deccan Chargers and the Mumbai Indians. The role that he's often played is a batsman, but take a look at his gigantic number, 131.60 crore as a total IPL income. The reason why Rohit has earned more than his Indian captain is because of his initial years with Deccan Chargers, and then of course his transfer to Mumbai Indians after that. Rohit started his IPL career with a salary of 3 crores for the first 3 seasons, and this graph will show us the split share. Nearly 94% of Rohit's IPL salary has come from, of course, the Mumbai Indian owners. 6.84% has come through the first 3 years of his IPL career. Rohit's rise in numbers was there to see again in 2018, as he was now on a 15 crore salary leading into the 2020 season. Well, for a man who's won 5 IPLs, the hitman has indeed hit the big time in the Indian Paisa League. And to our number 1 then, and there's no prizes for guessing, as it is indeed MS Dhoni who's Mr. IPL. Dhoni's performance for CSK over the years has been phenomenal, and there's no surprise why he sees himself on top of the pile. Let's quickly take a look at the player profile that he has that really boasts his wealth. So when we take a look at his IPL salary ranking, he's number 1 there, and the teams that he's represented is CSK and of course RPSG. The role that he's normally played is a wicketkeeper batsman, often captaining the side as well. The total IPL income, and here's where it gets really interesting, 137.84 crores. Moving on, Dhoni's IPL salary ranking is the highest simply because of the big salaries consistently gained over the 12 years of the IPL. Let's quickly now take a look at this graph, which will illustrate much better. In 2008 to 2010, CSK of course paid him 6 crores for the first 3 years. Then that amount went up by 8.28 crores for the next 3 years, seeing him gain 24.8 crores. Then in 2014 to 2015, it was a steady 25 crores in that period. CSK of course got banned, but that didn't mean RPSG wouldn't be paying the same amount for Dhoni, 25 crores in the 2-year period. And finally, in the last 3 years of his time at CSK, he's got paid 45 crores, 15 crores per season, which is including his current IPL salary in 2020. Interesting numbers, envying salaries, and of course, an insight into the business of the IPL.
Thanks so much for watching, guys, much appreciated. Of course, do like this video, comment, and of course subscribe and share as well. Thanks for watching. Adios from my side.
Working on the weekend like those. Way off in the deep like usual. Niggas sweating past us, they don't.